Do 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 do. It's Amanda and a man. Welcome to today's episode of Amanda and a Man. I'm Amanda.
And I'm a man.
To preserve a man's identity, we've cut off most of his face. Not really, just in the camera shot. So today it's just his beard.
It's an extension of the face, I suppose.
Yeah, sure. All right, to start off, we're going to be playing the soda challenge. Connor, our lovely assistant, Amanda and a Man and Connor is going to bring in some cups of soda. We're going to try these cups of soda and see if we can tell which one is which, right?
I feel pretty confident that I know the difference between Pepsi and, like, Coca-Cola. There's a pretty... It's all in the aftertaste. That's the key, is you got to know the aftertaste to each.
Okay. I'll be ready. I don't drink soda very often, so... Dr. Pepper's my drink. Other than that, I don't really drink anything.
Which, Dr. Pepper's not even in the same category, because there's so many different variants of Dr. Pepper alone, so...
Yeah, that's true.
Dude, Dr. Pepper isn't cola. We're testing cola.
It's in a league of its own.
Oh, this is just different brands of cola.
Yeah, these are just
different
colas.
brands of cola.
Okay.
So basically...
Explain the game. Oh.
Let me crouch into the... below the man space here. So, there's 4 different types of soda. There's Coke, Pepsi, and then 2 off-brand sodas. So, the point of the challenge is that you're all gonna drink a cup of each of the sodas, and then you have to not only guess which ones they are, but rank which ones you liked from most to least.
Oh my gosh,
so
I'm so excited.
we've got Coke, Pepsi, and then you said 4 off... What are the 4 off brands?
Two off-brands.
2 off brands.
It's Big K and Sam's.
Oh.
Okay.
I'm going to call them mystery number 1 and mystery number 2.
So you guys...
Now that I know it's Big K and Sam's, maybe I'll call them Big K and
No
Sam's.
RC Cola?
Nope.
Dang, man.
So you guys will drink, and then I'm going to drink one, but I know which ones are which, so I'm going to see how you guys
ready?
are doing as we go on.
Okay. So,
Cheers. Connor, come grab your drink.
You need it. Wait, is that copyrighted? Could I say dink it and sink it? We're not allowed to do that. It's Good Mythical Morning.
Okay.
I did not come up with that. Dink it, sink it.
So what are you feeling?
I feel like that's Pepsi. Now I'm forgetting what Coke and Pepsi taste like. I don't even remember. I don't... Are you gargling?
Taste that.
Ah, yes. Really... I just got soda all over
What's throwing me off?
Just got soda all over me.
What's throwing me off is I'm used to like fresh out of the fridge, like cold. So this is not super cold. It's just slightly colder than room temperature. So it's kind of throwing me for a loop. But I'm gonna say Pepsi. I'm gonna say Pepsi.
I'm gonna say Pepsi as well.
Okay, right, 1.
Will we have a chance at the end of all this to rearrange things?
Yes.
Okay, thank heavens.
Okay. Pepsi.
I really don't... What does Coke taste like? I don't remember. I'm just gonna stack these.
Don't drink it all.
Oh, I thought you were chugging yours.
Alright, Amanda, don't spill this one.
Thank you.
Number 2.
Here's number 2.
Smart. He saved some of his. Is that allowed?
Hey.
Oh my gosh, is that allowed?
I make up the rules here.
This looks like Coke.
Also, remember to
I mean, it looks pretty much like the last one.
Wait, we didn't cheer. Did you already touch it?
I didn't.
Remember to keep the man anonymous, eh? Cheers.
Did you see my name?
We'll bleep it out later.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'll
Think
just
it,
censor
sink it.
Okay.
Okay, we're clicking and sinking.
Hold on. Yeah. Okay.
This is an off-brand one, for sure.
Yeah, it's really watery. I think it's off-brand Coke.
I don't like that. I'm gonna say that's Sam's.
What's the difference between Big K and Sam's? Like, that's the point of this, right?
Big K is Kroger, it's like Smith's. And Sam's
Big
is
K's
like
got
Walmart.
like...
Walmart off-brand.
Yeah.
Oh, I hate Walmart.
That cheaper.
So I'm
what are
gonna
you saying?
But not necessarily...
I guess I'll say it's Sam's.
Not as flavorful. It's just less expensive.
And the
I'm
man?
saying Sam's. Are you
guys copying
you
each
say...
other?
Do you say Sam's because I said Sam's?
No, I said Sam's because I don't like Walmart and this is gross. So I'm just correlating the two.
Okay, so number 2 is gross.
saving this.
It's just
Final
watery.
Saving this for later.
Why are you allowed to save them? Here.
You guys make up the rules.
That's right. I make up the rules.
Yeah, it's off-brand Coke.
No, Coke is like drinking like battery acid, man. Like, that's what people use to like clean their toilet bowls. Don't you know?
That's true.
Shine up the
The
porcelain.
illustrious number 3. Chance the Rapper made it more famous.
Wait,
than
I'm gonna
Steph.
take a sniff.
It's like wine tasting. or
Cut.
something.
Ooh, that's
Really getting whiffs of
Is it rich?
bouquet
Yeah.
there.
department store.
Dink it, sink it.
Well, it tastes exactly
I wish we
the
could
same.
cleanse our palate before just
Yeah, we need like
tasting.
You know how like candle stores have like coffee beans to like.
Yeah.
I love coffee beans.
It's got a very familiar smell. I feel like I've smelled this a lot.
It's like it's a cola flavor, you know?
It
crazy.
tastes like cola.
That's Coke right there. That's Coke.
I don't know if it's.
I will
Coke.
be shattered if it's not Coke.
I'm gonna say it's Big
I'm gonna
K.
go home and rethink my life.
I'm gonna say it's Big K for right now because I feel like once I taste Coke, I'll be like, oh, that's Coke, and I don't get that feeling with this one. But then maybe I'll try number 4 and be like,
So number 4 is where we're gonna have to, since there's only one remaining answer, we'll have to rearrange, or if we feel
Yeah,
inclined.
I don't think that's Coke.
If we feel inclined, we're gonna have to adjust with number 4.
My burps are so silent. You got a good burp coming?
Maybe. If it does, it's not gonna be pretty.
Our burps that for pretty.
I'm not a burp on command kind of person.
I am
But-
number 4.
Waka waka. Fozzie Bear.
All right.
All right. Wait, let me get a sniff.
Disgusting.
Okay, dink it, sink it. Oh, that's the
This
worst
is
one yet.
not Coke.
That's the worst one yet.
I don't know that it's definitely not Coke. Okay, so I'm gonna change my
I'm gonna
answer
say-
because I know that's not Coke.
I'm gonna say
Then maybe
number
3
4.
was Coke.
I feel like I like Big K. I've had Big K before and it's not as bad, so I'm gonna change number 2 to Big K, and this one, number 4, is Sam's.
I'll do the opposite. Mainly because 1, I don't know. 2, that way there's some competition.
Number 2, but
Here's what I do know. Soda's delicious.
I'm not a cola person unless it's Dr. Pepper. I can
Yeah,
I
Dr.
can
Pepper.
do Dr. Pepper.
Wait, so is cola like what qualifies a soda to be cola? Being it brown?
Dark. The ingredients, you can tell because the way it is.
Made by the way it is. Yeah.
So like Sprite and Mountain Dew, not colas.
No.
What are you talking about?
Of course it's not.
Root beer's not cola either, right?
C is root beer. Well, what?
Root beer's not cola.
What the heck is cola?
Oh, there it was.
That was cute. All right.
That wasn't as good as I
Okay,
hoped.
so should we explain the rules? So you
Yeah,
get,
is there a point value
Oh, we're
here?
also supposed to rate, huh? This was the best. Pepsi was the best.
Yeah, I like Pepsi
And
better than
then
Coke.
next, I guess, was number 3.
I'm gonna give it 5 stars
And then
or 4 stars.
for me, it goes.
because there's only 4 options.
it's a Michelin rating. It's 3
For
stars.
me, I wanna.
I'm gonna go Big
That's
K.
the rating right there.
Big K.
Is that your order, or is that which ones you think they were?
That's what I'm about to explain. The best one was the first one, which I'm going to say is Pepsi. In second place was number 3, which I'm going to say was Coke. In third place was number 2, which I'm going to say was Sam's. And in last place was number 4, which I'm going to say was Big K.
See, I'm so Pepsi number 1 for me. I'm gonna say the next best was Big K, because I just really don't like Coke. Big K is number 2
For him.
in my opinion. So we have yet to do the reveal, but number 2, which I selected as Big K, I thought was the best.
Oh, did you hear that
Then
one? Sorry.
Coke is number 3, and it is number 3, and then lastly is Sam's, which is number 4.
So your order just went 1, 2, 3, 4.
No.
Oh, no. Not, sorry. Never.
Don't confuse them.
So best was
How the-
Pepsi.
The best was Pepsi.
Second, Big K. Third, Coke.
Yeah, we'll
In-
go over it
in
when we get the
quality
answers.
rankings.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, what was number 1?
That's why I did it in stars instead of
All right,
numbers.
number 1. So what did you guys predict number 1 was?
Pepsi. I
Pepsi.
said Pepsi was number 1.
And that was your favorite one, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, number 1 was Big K Cola.
Oh, what? Ah.
I'm shook right now. Really? This was so good. Wow. So
was
negative
number
10
one.
points. I
negative
guess.
10.
I don't know if there's such point system. There isn't
yeah,
now.
you just throw that in there.
You get 10
Yep.
points for getting it right, and then you lose 10 for getting it
Sure.
wrong.
I just
So,
made that up. Oh my
minus 10.
gosh. Really?
On
Also,
number
this
one.
is just called cola.
Okay, I want to say though,
Bubble Fizz Gulp.
Bubble
like I always said, I like
Cola.
Big K more.
Bubble Fizz Gulp.
Big K was my second choice because I remember that Big K.
Big K was
good.
my last because I thought it was gonna. Wow.
Well, you thought the first one was
Shoot.
the best one, though. It's not really.
Yeah. That. No, oh, that's a good point.
So you thought the first
I'm just
one
saying,
was
like,
the
I
best one?
associated. Yeah.
But didn't you
definitely.
think the first one was the best one, too?
Yeah, we both did. We also both thought it was Pepsi.
The first one was the best.
So what the
one.
heck was Pepsi? Because that was
Okay.
nasty.
Okay,
Should we
okay.
move
wait,
on here?
Yeah,
Yes, let's
yeah.
move on.
Get to
I wanna
second.
know
This
the
is
next
getting
one.
heated.
All right, number 2. What did you guys have for the second
Sam's.
one?
No.
I picked Big
just
K
saw that.
as number 2.
I said it was Sam's.
And it was Coca-Cola.
Oh,
The OG.
Gosh, it was gross. This was my third
Coke.
to least favorite.
2.
My second to least favorite. It came in third place. Sorry, I had to think that through.
Okay.
This is getting
Wow,
confusing,
another
man.
negative 10 points. Oh my
Negative
gosh.
So
40 points combined here.
I rank Coke as a 2-star taste, and
And it was the one you had second, so.
I'm
thought- but you
deceived.
thought that was
I've been
Pepsi.
deceived. It was close. No, did I?
You didn't
I did
make-
think.
you
No,
did
I
something
thought.
weird. Don't look at his
No,
notepad.
don't
It'll
speak.
just
This is what I
confuse
thought.
you.
This is what I thought. This is it. This is it.
His notepad doesn't make any sense.
The number 2 that we drank was Sam's. I thought originally Sam's, and then I changed that, which I thought was the worst one. So that is Coke. Coke has only got a 1 star in my opinion.
Wow.
So you called that one then, because you don't like Coke.
Yeah,
Okay.
but I didn't think it was Coke. I thought it was Sam's.
I want to try drinking these
That's good.
afterwards
We'll do
and
a
see
second
if
take
my
test. Yeah.
brain changes.
Yeah. Okay. Should we do number 3? What did you guys predict number 3 was?
I said 3 was Coke.
I
like
said
an
3.
idiot.
I said number 3 was Coke.
I have no chance of
Number
winning.
3 was Pepsi.
How? I'm telling you, it's the palate. If I could have cleansed my palate, I would be able to know. On any given day, if I haven't had anything else to taste and I have a Pepsi, I know it's Pepsi. And if I have Coke, I know it's Coke.
Do you know what this means?
I'm not an imbecile.
Yeah, it also means you're going to get this last one right.
Number 4
Was Sam's.
was indeed Sam's.
Woohoo! I
Cola.
got one right.
Well, I got negative 40 points. What'd you get?
Negative 30.
Negative 30, yeah.
Wah wah.
Do we have to do deductions? That seems harsh.
No, I don't know. The point is,
Necessarily
we both were
cruel.
really bad at this. Also, I just want to point out, this says very low sodium. Just in words.
Sam's
Very
Club.
low
demographic.
sodium. That's funny. Okay, I want to try this again. Can we have more cups?
Okay, I will do a re-pour.
Or I
That
can just
does
get...
make sense.
No, we don't need to waste all the cups. Just give me one cup.
Just use the
and I'll
cups that
just
we already
swig.
used.
I don't like
You'll
germs,
be
and now
fine.
your germs have touched my germs. Sorry.
You really want to get new cups?
I don't need all new cups. I just
Wait,
need one
I've got
cup.
some right here. Hold on.
Just one. I'm gonna
So,
drink out of your cup. I literally just
Pepsi
want
was
one.
number 3, right? This was.
Yeah, just one.
Hold on. This is well, actually, number 3 is what I drink the most of, so obviously
Okay.
I liked it.
So one.
Oh, that's that. Oh, that's the.
You don't
it's
know
coming back
now.
to me. It's
Don't
coming back
lie.
to me. No, I said it has
It's
familiarity.
coming back to me.
You know, let's do a.
And since
second-
I'd already guessed Pepsi,
we can do a second run in the future where you get to cleanse your palate. even though
This
it
is
won't
delicious.
happen At all.
Skin.
That's delicious. Now,
Okay. No wait. Now I need to taste Coke. Coke was number 2. This is what I had the least of. So there's something I just had it all out of the wrong order, but my taste buds did not deceive. My taste buds led me true.
this is better than Coke still. I still think this one's better. Maybe it's because this is a little bit colder.
Ah. Dude, Coke is nasty. Gosh dang.
I don't think Coke is gross, but
It is,
I
though.
think this is better than that.
It feels like I feel like the Coke is almost like watered down.
Yeah,
To me,
right?
Yeah.
It tastes
Feels like a
watery,
little water.
I
huh?
just tried it
Watery.
again. Coke's definitely a big thumbs down from Big K.
Yeah.
Sorry, Coke.
Maybe it's just this
Hope your
bottle.
stock doesn't plummet now because this video is going viral.
Okay, now for some Pepsi, which I don't know. I used to drink Pepsi when I was a kid, but
Yeah. Didn't know Pepsi. Pepsi is by far the best.
that tastes basically exactly like Coke, which is weird because I've never
Let me
thought
taste
that.
Sam's again.
I've never thought that Pepsi and Coke tasted the same. But right now, I can't tell a difference.
Definitely weaker than Coke. I think Big K might be the strongest one.
I really think Big
Big
K
K's
is the
pretty
best.
strong, but I'm still gonna hold. I don't like the flavor of Sam. I don't like the Sam's does it's something funky. It does something funky to me. So
yeah, Sam's definitely seems like they cut
I'm
some
gonna
corners.
keep my ranking as it is, as Pepsi's the best,
Hold on,
then
someone Pepsi.
Big K,
Well, I mean, I have to.
and then Coke before Sam's.
Oh, I'm getting a bellyache.
But not very much Coke. You're not that much greater than
Soda.
Sam's.
It's just a lot in a small amount of time.
Yeah,
Soda pop.
I usually have a
Yeah,
like a
Sam's
rule
is
that I
not
don't drink
good.
soda on an empty stomach, which is exactly what I did here today.
Sam's is not
I hadn't
yum
eaten
yum.
anything all day, and
Yeah, I'm just gonna
I'm
pour
drinking
my
soda.
Sam's back in there.
No, you're not. I'm gonna
Gross.
kill you. Actually, I didn't like this, so I'm not gonna drink it again. But everyone else will be mad. You're
Whoever
gonna
bought
get
it gets
nasty
to keep
backwash.
Hayden, you can keep this.
Hey. I sponsored this. You gotta take it home.
Is there any toilet bowls that need cleaning?
So I just want to take a quick moment to make a PSA about the dangers of soda. Soda kills people. Do you know what the leading cause of death is in America? Obesity, I think. I don't know. I've heard that my whole life, but I don't really know if it's true.
Should we fact check? Connor? Can we get a fact
Connor,
check?
it's all right.
All right.
It probably goes like obesity, suicide.
I feel like car accidents are
Bad
a pretty
movies
big
or something.
killer.
I don't
feel like
know.
you're
Car
in,
accidents,
you're in more
yeah.
danger getting on the freeway every day than you are drinking soda.
You're not gonna believe.
No, because you're putting. Look, okay, all right, all
Listen to
right.
the facts.
You want to guess how?
The internet
Guess how
never
much
lies.
sugar's in here?
Okay, can I get a drum roll here?
Guess how many sugars in there? Okay, I'll tell you how many sugars in there exactly.
How many sugars?
52 milligrams per fluid ounce.
of death in the United States: heart disease.
You know what that's caused by? Probably obesity. And you know what causes obesity? Sugar. And you know what's in soda?
Wait.
43
say,
grams
it
of
does say.
sugar. Sorry, I said
I
it.
was lower. I was higher.
Healthline.com does say
In Mountain Dew,
most common
Mountain Dew
in
has
people
52
with
milligrams.
overweight or obese
Yeah.
qualities.
So, really fast, I just want to talk about. Oh, dang it! A man. Yeah. Gosh. A man. You have an addiction to Mountain Dew, correct? We talked about this last week.
I mean, I enjoy drinking it. I drink a lot of it. Does that quantify it as an addiction?
Do you feel like it has
No.
contributed to your health in a negative way?
No.
Really?
I don't feel like this in a negative way.
Okay.
I honestly feel like any weight gain has been due to my food diet, not like my soda drinking.
What's the
My Mountain Dew
phenomenon
intake has
where
been
people get
consistency.
married and then gain weight? Isn't that something that happens to a lot of people? Like marriage
can
weight?
happen.
Just
Yeah.
because you just want to
It's marriage
nest
weight.
and cuddle all day?
But
And,
for the first,
you know.
okay, so I got married when I was 4 months 22. All right, for the first
4
prior,
months, 22.
the first.
I'm sorry, hold on. I don't understand what that means. Does that mean
I was
that
4
you...
months 22, as in I was 22 years old for 4 months.
Okay, thank
when
you.
I got married.
Thank you.
The prior 22 years, in all the soda I drank, it has never had any sort of outward semblance on my weight. I'm just
Okay,
saying.
all right.
Like
well,
I was
our
a buck
boss,
90 for 5 years in a row, and I still drank 50 ounces a day at least.
50
50
ounces.
ounces?
That's not that many.
Oh my gosh. Kurt behind the camera just said 200. That's not real.
No,
That's
dude,
fake.
No. I love soda, but that's dangerous.
No, it's not. Dude, that's lightweight. That's my refill mug's
Alright.
52 ounces. Sometimes
I have
two of
16
those.
ounces of soda maybe once a week.
I just fact checked. Does Mountain Dew really cause cancer?
You can't fact check that.
And
There's not enough. Studies are inconclusive.
Say it, Connor.
it can cause cancer.
Well, so can a lot of things in the state of California.
It has a dangerous chemical called BVO. It can lead to hypothyroidism, autoimmune disease, and cancer.
Yeah.
Hey, man. What does Ron Swanson say in Parks and Rec about the beauty of this country is that a man can blow up to 450 pounds, eat all he wants, and die at 45, and he's free to do so? I
A
stand by
cameraman
that.
just pulled down a soda. I also just want to say that our boss gets kidney stones once a year from drinking so much soda. And yesterday, a direct
Well,
quote.
he's a medical anomaly. I don't get
Yeah.
kidney stones, and I feel like I drink as much or more soda.
Yesterday, a direct quote from Hayden was, "The 2 weeks of pain that I'm in from a kidney stone is worth the year of pleasure I
It
get
is,
from drinking
because
soda."
It's tasty.
He's nodding his head.
I've
There's a
always
fist bump
said
happening.
the only
I'm
reason I
revolted.
concede addiction is just because it's a never-ending argument. Like it's like people will continue to say I'm addicted for years and years. So I'm just like, yeah, sure, I'm addicted, and then the conversation's over because they can't force me to change. So
What do you feel about like Coke Zero and like Diet Coke?
I drink it if you want.
That has, what is it? Aspartame?
Aspartame.
Yeah, I think of every time.
I don't know if that's the correct pronunciation, but that's how I hear it in my mind.
And that gives you cancer, right?
Like,
Fact check it.
I'll fact check that too. I'll get
Okay,
that.
while Connor's doing that, shall
Let's
we
just
move on
fact check
to...
all the harmful things we can do every day. There's inherent risk in everything. Even stepping outside for a walk, you could die at any moment.
You're right.
You never know. So
You know
why
what?
live in fear?
That's kind of a good point. But not good enough for me to drink that much soda. But this was still fun. Anyway, shall we move on to our
Soda
review of
drinkers.
It Chapter 2?
Drink on.
And I fact checked it.
Water drinkers live on.
So, I must say the
We all
Mountain
got a
Dew
nice
thing
day.
was definitely just from like a Quora, like an anyone can answer website. But this one is
Yeah, it's
from
probably my best friend's mom growing up. She thought it was evil.
MD Anderson Cancer Center says that
That sounds
diet
real.
soda can cause cancer.
That's why I don't
It
drink
gives-
diet soda.
you have a higher risk of cancer.
Aspartame. I don't know how to say it.
Aspartame.
So people who drink diet soda have a higher rate of obesity than those who don't, despite it not having sugar. So
Yeah. Thanks.
also dangerous.
Yeah.
We should do another test where you
Thanks,
guys
Connor.
try and determine between real soda, diet soda, and 0 calorie.
Oh my gosh. That sounds
I know I
fun.
said it this time, but that one I'm positive I could tell you the difference between Diet Dew and regular Dew. Because anytime I fill up and I accidentally hit the Diet Dew thing, it's like...
Wow.
Wait, what was it like? I didn't catch.
It was like...
That makes me nauseous listening to those sounds. I'm a, what are those called? Chain pukers. If I see someone or hear someone puke, I'm going down with them. That's not true. I actually have a pretty strong stomach, but I just really hate throw up.
Another experiment for the man that
No,
show.
I don't need to do that. Okay, let's move on to our review of It Chapter 2. So we both saw it the same night, just in different showings. It was an accident. Well, no,
I mean,
it
I went
wasn't.
with my wife
Yeah.
just because I wanted to go, and
And
Amanda
I
went to review it, so...
Went.
Now we both have a piece.
With my friends. I wasn't alone. You were all
Oh.
expecting me to say it. I went alone, huh? Haha, Amanda's single. Amanda's married. We get it. Nope. I had a big group of friends I went with.
Put a ring on it.
Anyway, so what'd you think? Let's
I read.
give a
I did read. So I
spoiler-free-
read your review.
Did you
and
think it was
I agree with
fair
most
and
of it.
accurate?
I feel like, as far as scary movies, it's not that scary movie.
No.
It's not really intended to be a scary movie. I think it's more to be a story and
I just had so much
Like-
phlegm come out of me. Sorry. I'm so sorry.
like Amanda said, there's more jump scares than anything in there,
Uh-huh.
and it's you know.
It thrives off of it.
There's
That's
more-
what it
And
looks
it's the
like.
and I was talking to my wife about it. And it's that jump scare where it's like there's build up. You feel the intensity, like the music, like
Yeah.
the motifs
Yeah.
are there,
And
then all of
it's
a sudden
fun.
there's no jump scare, and then you know, okay, that was a fake jump scare. And now
And
here
then
comes
it
the jump
comes.
scare.
And
it
listen,
was so
I
predictable.
love that. Like the way that I get adrenaline rushes, not from roller coasters, but going to haunted houses, like going to spook alleys. I love that. Like that is so much fun for me. So bad scary movies that are just on jump scares, I love those. Those are fun, but it could have been more.
Yeah,
That's not what I wanted this to be. For some reason.
I feel like it stayed true to the original, or as in, excuse me, the prequel to this movie, It Chapter 1. That was more of a humorous movie. It was more centered in like comedy, and then mixed in with some of like the
Yeah.
horrific elements.
Yeah.
Contained
Can we
therein.
talk about the boobs? The scary old woman boobs? Not
I mean, I tried to block it out of my memory. I think it's seared there forever, but
One of my friends that I went with, when it happened, turned over to me and goes, "Well, I used to be a boob guy." I'll keep this person anonymous.
Well,
but
it will become
was really
funnier
funny.
when you see it because it's like
Oh my
truly.
gosh.
Well, okay, as soon as it's like as soon as that scene opened up, I knew, okay, this old woman. I was like, I knew that was it or the thing or Pennywise. It's like you can tell just by the creepy.
Yeah, super
whatever.
creepy.
So it's like, okay,
That was one of
obviously
the best
this is a
scenes in the
trap, right? And then next thing you know, this old woman runs across the doorway in a dark room, and you can tell she has
sprinting
no
all
clothing
naked.
on. No clothing on. And I was like, as soon as I saw that, I was like, oh no, 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 no.
But then she
Please.
turns into this giant woman and crashes through, boobs a flailing, and
I mean,
I get scared.
they resembled to me more closely to like the dangling male genitalia than they did breasts. And that's what was so disturbing, because I was just like, no, please.
I think we're getting in trouble.
Hey, I kept it very anatomy oriented with my term. I could have said a lot of stuff,
Oh my gosh. Whew.
but yeah, her dingle dangle was out, man.
As I like to say, wakey wakey, eggs and nakey.
It was atrocious.
Yep. One more thing I wanted to talk about the movie, not related to boobies. What did you think? So this is kind of a spoiler. If you don't want to hear this, leave the room.
You've been warned.
And yeah, if you don't want to listen to this, skip a couple minutes ahead. So what did you think about there seemed to be a theme of LGBT representation, LGBTQ
Yeah,
representation.
there was.
Which was a little, it didn't connect
It didn't
all the way for me.
It was
a little
it was one
odd.
of those attempts where it's like, I'm fine if that was originally written and incorporated into that character because
From the beginning.
as a part of the plot. Like
Yeah.
if it's that character in anything. This is not just it as well, but with anything, if it's meant to be for the purpose of the story, I'm all for it. But like this seemed like they adopted it just to have representation, and I think that's a little kind of shallow to do.
Yeah, like, listen, I'm a huge advocate for representation. Having diverse representation, I think that's really important. And I thought, like, the opening scene with, like, the hate crime with these homophobic people attacking and killing this gay man, like, I thought, like, oh, maybe they're gonna do something with, like, Pennywise is this, like, metaphor for hatred and bigotry.
Yeah, right.
But not really, because
yeah, it's
that's
just,
not
the guy
presented
just got
anywhere else. Like,
totally wrecked. I mean,
yeah.
it was really kind of sad because I'm like, oh man, these guys are getting the crap beat out of them. I was like,
Yeah,
making me
and I
kind of bummed
guess-
out. And then to end it all, the guy
Then
gets
suddenly he's
munched,
killed
you
by
know?
Pennywise. Yeah, it
And I was
didn't
like,
really
whoa,
connect.
and
And-
sucks to be the boyfriend. I mean, that's tragic.
Yeah,
And then they never bring it up again.
yeah, I don't know. It just felt a little forced.
Yeah, it did, and it's something you kind of, and then later on, like it does like affect the main characters, the main group,
Yeah.
in a way which I will not mention specifically, but
Yeah.
that does not seem natural, and it seems
Yeah.
like kind of just out there
And
randomly.
I guess you could say, like, I mentioned this in my article, like, I guess you could make the argument that, like, well, it's been 27 years, like, you know, he probably wasn't gay when he was 11, but he's gay now, and, like, sure, but also, if that's gonna be such a big plot point in this movie, it feels like just bad, like, poor writing to have not
Right.
planned that out from the
They kind of,
get-go, you know?
there were scenes that were filmed for this movie,
Right.
from like the flashback scenes where they're all kids again,
Yeah.
and that was incorporated, like the homosexuality was incorporated into that, where it was like, you know, he carves the initials into the
Yeah.
into
Yeah.
the bridge or whatever, and it's like, oh, why didn't in the first movie you don't know,
Yeah.
so it's like, oh,
I don't
that
know.
just seems random.
Yeah. Anyway, anything else you want to say about it, too?
It was a good movie. I
was
liked
fun.
it. I had a fun time watching it.
Yeah.
So
I had the unpopular opinion in my group. Everyone really, really loved it. And it wasn't that I disliked it. I would never pay to see it again. But I wouldn't, like, never watch it again.
if somebody was watching it at their house, I'd go over and see it, but
Yeah.
I don't think I'd rent it personally.
No. Okay, so our last segment, we are just each going to tell a story of something that's happened to us in our lives, basically. So a man here is going to start.
Yeah, I'll start. So this ties into the whole soda drinking we had earlier on. When I was a senior in high school, me and my friends, we took to this weekly tradition where we would all gather together on like Saturday night and we'd play Dupong because we were all good little small town kids. We didn't drink actual alcohol. And I don't apologize for it.
That's
we had a
fine.
good time drinking, and there was still plenty of vomiting afterwards. So this is drinking strictly soda, but we were playing Dupong, right?
People actually threw up from this?
Oh my gosh. have you ever drank enough soda in your life to throw up?
No,
Because I have.
that's what I'm saying.
So this is what happened. And this happened several times in several iterations where someone would throw up. But this particular time we played, I had just gone to Burger King and I think I ordered like 2 double cheeseburgers, 10-piece nugget, large fry, and I'd already had maybe like 44 ounces of dew that day. So I had just eaten all this just barely prior to playing Dupong. And so when we first started playing this, we would do it like this old-fashioned way where you nail a cup, you drink it, right? The opponent drinks it.
I just picture you guys like in a group chat like, hey man, wanna play some Dupong tonight?
Dude, yeah, it got
So what I
wild,
was like,
okay?
Sorry, I'm sorry, keep going.
It was awesome. So anyway, so we're playing, right? And we're playing, and probably after about a couple hours of playing, like we've all been drinking a lot of soda because like we eventually, because of this night, I think we eventually moved on to playing with water in the cups and just like
Yeah, water pong.
we would just play just for fun. But before it was like, no, you drink that soda. So we're drinking Mountain Dew, and like I'd probably played about like 5 games, and I'm like, oh man, I have had so much soda.
5 games?
I had so much soda, and I was dying. And so like the opponent's like, my friend's again, he throws the ball, makes the cup, and I'm like, oh gosh, here we go. And like they saw my face, I was probably looking a little pale at this point. And mind you, I had just eaten a large quantity of fast food, which is a poor choice on my part, but I had done it anyways. So I like bring the cup up, and I'm just like, oh man, this is not gonna end. They're all like, oh, he's gonna puke. You know, they're all like taunting me, whatever. I'm like, no, I got this. So I drink it, and then I go down, and I'm kind of doubled over. You know, I've got my hands on my legs, and I'm doubled over. I'm just like, oh gosh. And they're like, oh, he's gonna puke. And I'm like, I stand up, and I like kind of clear my head for a couple seconds. I'm like, no, I'm good. And as soon as I finish those words, immediate projectile vomit, just start vomiting all over. And I did this thing, like, honestly, I should teach this technique. I did this technique where I threw my upper body forward, and I like kind of did like this waddle, like sprint to the trash can, which is all the way across the room. Like, we're talking like 20 feet across the room. I'm like doing like this thing, so like that way I'm not getting anything on me, and I make the trash can because I'm like just vomiting as I'm doing like this waddle move, and like I make it to the trash can, and I just like, that's probably the most puke I've ever had in my life. It was insane, but to my everlasting credit, I did not get a drop of vomit on my clothes, just a trail of it across the floor. But it's all due to a man technique of the forward body lunge, feet behind you, keep your head up. That's the technique right there.
Wait, were you at your house or at somebody else's house?
We were at, so this is at my dad, like our business warehouse where I lived. We had like this workshop that had a pretty big floor space, so that's why the trash can was so far away and necessitated the use of the body forward, legs back lunge.
Like The Exorcist, just like.
But I mean, I really wish somebody had recorded it because like it was impressive.
Oh, I don't.
And then like what was even funnier, so we finished we cleaned up and we finished this whole thing. And the next day, like my dad goes to work and he's at the workshop, and I like had it sprayed off the floor and stuff like that, and wiped it out the doorway and stuff like that. And I'm like, I'll just wipe it out and spray it off in the morning. And there's still like kind of bits of like chunks of stuff in like the floor mat outside. And he's like, what is that? He's like, do you know what this is? And I was like, oh yeah, it's throw up. And he's like, what? And I'm like, yeah, we were playing Dupong last night and had a little too much soda.
Literally, a reason why I think I can't have children is because I can't handle vomit. Like, if my kid ever throws up, I'd be like, you gotta deal with that on your own, pal. I don't think I could do it.
Yeah, it was.
I hate throw up.
It was intense, but the punishment for this game, though, this is one of the funnier parts. And this is still a tradition. Well, we don't play anymore, but if we were, this would still be tradition. The punishment, if you lose a game, right, not only have you drunk a bunch of soda and probably have thrown up already, if you lose a game, the warehouse is located like right next to the highway. This is 191 in Moab, so it's not like a super populous highway at night when we usually play. But the punishment was you had to streak a lap around the shop next to a highway.
That's so good.
And so,
did you ever have to do it?
Oh yeah, I've done it plenty of times. We've all done it, you know. We had to do our turn, so
yeah.
That was good times, dude. That was high school in a nutshell.
Wow.
Drinking Mountain
we
Dew
had
till we
different
just
high school experiences. All right, you ready for mine?
I'm ready.
I wish more people were listening because this is an awesome story. Guess soon the whole world will know. Actually, a lot of people already know the story about me, which is embarrassing. Okay, so my senior year of high school, I was the manager for the softball team. Not a player because I can't play any sports, but I was the manager. So I got water and I took score. Yeah.
There you go.
Anyway, so I grew up in Salt Lake, and we had a tournament in St. George. And so we took a school bus down to St. George, played out the tournament, and then on the last day, we had pizza for dinner, and it was super hot. So I was drinking a ton of water so I wouldn't be dehydrated, you know? So our teacher's like, okay, everyone go pee. We're about to get on the bus, and I'm not stopping the bus. Like, we are just going home. I don't want to stop, so pee now. And we were like, okay. So I peed, get on the bus. 20 minutes into the bus ride, I have to pee. And I'm like,
Classic.
all right, it's fine. Because I've been drinking so much water, and I also have a weak bladder. So I'm like, it's fine. I'm just going to take a nap, and I'll wake up, and we'll be home, and it'll be fine. So I take a nap, I wake up, an hour has passed. I'm gonna freaking pee my pants. I'm not
I looked
okay.
at that you're gonna say you wet yourself.
Oh, no. I wish
Woke
that's
up
what
in a
would
puddle.
I wish that's what would happen. I wish that's what happened. Anyway, so the coach, who was also she was my favorite teacher. She was also the film teacher, so I was really, really close with her. So I was like, hey, Jenny, I gotta pee. And she was like, well, what do you want me to do? And I'm like, can we stop the bus? We don't even have to stop at a bathroom. I will just pee on the side of the road and get right back in. Take 30 seconds. And she's like, no, man, I'm not stopping. And I'm like, Jenny, I need to pee. This is an emergency. I'm about to pee my pants. And she was like, I don't know, figure something out. And I was like, well, what do you want me to figure out?
rude.
We're on a moving school bus at nighttime. It's dark now. There's no light. So some ideas entered my head. I was like, there's a garbage
pee in
can.
the light,
I
I
could
guess.
sit on the garbage can and pee really fast. And she was like, no, then it'll smell. And I was like,
Well,
okay.
you're like, well, you said get a solution. That's my solution.
And all my
So
friends are
suck
like,
it.
stick her out the window. And I'm like, yeah, okay, that's not gonna happen. So that's not what happened. So the next option was Gatorade bottles, because we all had a lot of Gatorade bottles. And everyone's like, just pee in a bottle, dude. And I'm like, all right. So all the softball players pass up their Gatorade bottles for us to determine which is the biggest. We find the biggest. But here's the thing. The bottle could be pretty big, but the opening's the
That's what I'm
same
saying.
size.
It doesn't really matter
Right,
how
the
big it
opening
is.
is this big, maybe.
The rim for the lid is only going to be the same.
Yeah. This big.
That's
So,
yeah. Tell me about it.
so I'm at the front of the
Peed in the
bus,
bottle
and
many
I'm
times.
like, this isn't gonna work. And everyone's like, do it. Now the whole bus is.
Now they all know.
They all know that I'm gonna pee my pants. So my friends take blankets and build a fort so I have some privacy. And then they're shining flashlights but not looking. And I'm
Oh, a little up higher, to the left.
And I
Hold it
squat
there.
down there, and before I'm just this isn't going. This is a bad idea. And one of the coaches goes, "It's either this or a UTI." And I was like,
Wow, that's.
"Do you not know what a UTI is? Urinary tract infection." Yeah. Anyway.
You're a married man and you don't know what a UTI is?
Sorry.
But,
Sorry. All right.
so I'm like,
checking whether Mountain Dew will give you cancer.
so I'm like, okay, fine, whatever. I guess this is gonna happen. So she starts peeing.
As in, you're referring to yourself in
At
the
me,
first person.
yes, sorry. Yes, third. So
She starts peeing.
yeah, so I start peeing, and it's not getting in the bottle. I'm just peeing everywhere. So little pee is actually getting in this bottle.
Oh.
And you can't stop peeing. Once you start, you can't stop.
Well,
and it's going for
I've
so
heard
long.
that women
'Cause I
can't.
had
Men
to-
can do it. They can cut it off.
Yeah. Ew.
They got a urethral response. It's real good.
Okay, well, women don't. So I'm just oh no, and I'm trying to move the bottle around, but it doesn't just shoot out in a stream. It kind of fans out, you know. So you can't just catch it. Anyway, so so not only have I peed on my underwear and my pants that were on the ground, but so I finished peeing, and the coach is like, "Are you done?" And I look, and there's pee just running down the aisle of the bus.
Just in the grooves, you know,
yeah,
in the middle of the bus.
exactly.
Oh!
I'm like, oh no. And so I'm like, yeah, I'm done, but I'm gonna have to tell her, everyone's gonna notice.
Hey,
I'm like, what do I do?
if anything, she needs to take the blame. You're like, this is on you.
That's why I tell this story. That's why I'm not embarrassed by this, because that was harassment. Anyway, so suddenly girls start screaming because they can see the pee coming.
They can hear it
And
trickling.
everyone is just freaking out. They're like picking their stuff up off the ground. It ruined a box of pizza, R.I.P.
Oh! Oh!
And we had to use, someone offered up a blanket for us to like soak it off.
Oh, what? Who did that?
So we used the blanket. It was one of the coaches, and she was like, just keep the blanket. She's like, take it home and wash it a few times and give it back to me. And I was like,
I say,
cool.
take it home.
So I had to
wash
ride
it,
another like,
immediately light it on fire.
I had to ride another like 3 hours in pee-soaked clothes, and I just fell asleep and woke up, and I was like, take me home. And I got in my dad's car, and he was like, why do you have that blanket? And I was like, I don't want to talk about it. And then at the last day of our softball thing, we had like a little, they do like a
Award,
dinner,
it's like
whatever.
a-
Exactly. So I brought back
highlight
the
of the
blanket and
season.
gave it back to the coach.
With
And
a note that said,
to this day,
I'm going to sue you for everything you're worth, right?
yeah, yeah. To this day, people on the softball team who I don't talk to anymore will be like, "Hey, remember that time you peed on the bus?" And I'm like, "Yes, forever."
It
And
should
now
be
the whole
remember
world
that
knows.
time that coach got fired for making one of the
Yeah.
girls pee on the bus. That's
Yeah.
ridiculous.
I know. It was awesome.
I would.
No,
did
it
you like
wasn't.
file a complaint or anything?
No, because she was like my favorite teacher. We were really
Oh.
tight. She was laughing the hardest I've ever seen anyone
Well,
laugh.
that makes no sense to me. Because
But
if
it
you're
wasn't.
tight, why would she just let you get off real quick?
I know. I don't know. Jenny Hardy, if you're listening, I'm not mad at you. We're homies, but.
But a man is mad, and if I find you, I will make you pay.
Oh boy. Well, we make her.
So did you give the blanket
I'll
back?
lock you in
I
a
did.
bus. and
Yeah, I washed
throw
Washed
it
it
like
in
pee in a
twice.
bottle.
Uh-huh. Yeah, it was the University of Utah blanket. I remember. It was red. Anyway.
Wow.
All right. Yeah, any
That was
last words?
exciting.
Yeah,
No.
this is good. I
No
think
last
I like
words.
this video format.
This has been fun. This has been fun.
Yeah. All right, you ready to sing our theme song out of here?
We're ready. Here he goes. Beat intro ready.
Do 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 do. It's Amanda and a man. Signing off.